Hey guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. And in this video, and this is a concept of Vedic mathematics. In this video, we are going to learn about three more further sutras, how to use those sutras. And in my previous videos, I spoke about four sutras, four formulas, and this is going to be the next one, where we are going to learn the fifth, sixth, and seventh. The fifth one is Samya Samuchay, and sixth one is Anurupya Sunyam Nyat, and Sankalan Vyavkalanabhyam. These are the three sutras we are going to learn. And here, the very first one is, Sunyam Samya Samuchay. Okay, so the meaning of this is very simple. If the Samuchay is the same, it is zero. Okay, meaning is very simple. First of all, you should understand meaning, and then further we will go to apply it, and we will learn how to use it. So if the Samuchaya is the same, it is zero. What does it mean actually? If the Samuchaya is the same, it is zero. Okay, now use how to use it. This sutra is used to determine such number which is common to all. Okay, which is common to all, that must be equal to zero. This is the concept of Sunyam Samya Samuchaye. By name itself you can identify. Okay, and it is a Sanskrit name, and let me show you what does it mean actually. For example, you got one equation here. Okay, if in any equation any term is common, that term is equal to zero. How? For example, this is an example I have taken here. So if you look at this one, so you can put big bracket here. Okay, like this is separate and this is separate. So here, what this sutra, what this formula is telling, if you have any Samuchaya common, okay, that must be equal to zero. For example, if you see here, in this portion, x plus 3 is common in all the partition. Okay, this portion and this portion, so this will be zero. Very simple. Here x plus 3 is common to all the terms, thus x plus 3 equal to 0. I hope it is very clear. There should not be any doubt in this. Okay, and if you use this, then you know what will be the answer. It will be 0 only. How? If you take 7 into, this is into, okay, this is 0, and plus 2 into 0, and once again you got here like x minus 2. So if you multiply 0 with any number, that will be 0 only here also. So your answer will be 0 at the end. Okay, whatever is the equation. But if you have common term here, common. Now the next formula, which is Anurupe Sunyamnyat. Okay, and the meaning of this one is very simple. If one is in ratio, the other is 0. I hope it is very clear. If one is in ratio, the other is 0. How it is? What does it mean actually? So this sutra is used to find the value of one variable. Okay, one variable. If in a system of linear equation, the ratio of coefficients of other variable is equal to the ratio of constant terms, the value of required variable is 0. So let me give you a straight away example here, so that it will be very easy for you to understand what actually it is. So guys, for example, if you see, you have equation 1, this is your equation 1, and this is your equation 2. Okay, here these are the variables x and y. You have to find out the value of x and y. Okay, here ratio of coefficients of x is equal to ratio of constant terms, that is 18 ratio 17, and once again here 16 ratio 36 ratio 34. If you divide this like 36 by 34, so what you will get? You will get 18 here and 17 down. So what is this? This is also here, if you can see 18 17 and put this mark once again, and you got 18 once again, and this is 17, so it is equal. Okay, here the ratio of coefficients of x is equal to the ratio of constant terms. So these are the constant terms. Okay, and you have coefficient these items. So thus the value of other variable y is 0. Very simple. So this value will be 0 automatically according to this sutra, according to this formula in Vedic mathematics. Okay, I hope it is very clear. There should not be any confusion in this. For example, once again I will tell you, if you are getting any value of any constant equal to, any term, coefficient I should say, any coefficient is coming to equivalent to constant term, just like this I showed you here. This is x portion and this is y portion. So if this x is coming equal to constant term, so the y will be 0. This is the concept, very simple concept. Now I will tell you about the seventh sutra, seventh formula, that is Sankalan Vyavkalnabhyam. Okay, so in this is also very simple. Here they are using, this method is all about addition and subtraction. Okay, so how you can use this formula in this, let me tell you. So guys, the sutra is used to find the value of variables. Once again, you will find out, you can find out value of variables in a system of linear equations. If the coefficients of variables are found interexchanged, so you should focus here. If the coefficients of variables are found interexchanged, in that condition you can use this very easily. Let me show you. For example, this is the equation you got here. You have two things, two equation. Okay, linear equation. One is 45x minus 23y is equal to 113. Okay, equation 1, and you got equation 3, that is 23x minus 45y is equal to 91. So what you are seeing here in this equation, in this problem, you should focus according to this sutra. According to this sutra, you should see 45 is here, 23 is here. Okay, now 23 came here and 45 came here. So what does it mean? It is interexchanging. Okay, it is interexchanged. Very simple. So here, and the coefficients are found interexchanged. That is what I'm telling. 45 came here, 23 came here. Thus, the value of the variables can be obtained by adding and subtracting these equations. How? We can find out value of x and y very easily. So here, first of all, as I told you, it is a addition, by addition and by subtraction. Okay, so first of all, we will use these two equations and we will add both these two equations. So here, on adding equation 1 and 2, we got, so we will be getting x minus y is equal to 3 after doing addition of these two equations. Okay, we got, so this is the equation calculation here. So if you add, this will be 68x and minus 68y and 204, and you can take out this, and then x minus y, you can exchange this, transfer this side, and x minus y will be 3. So now you got x minus 3 x minus y is equal to 3. Okay, you can say this is your third equation. Now this is what we got after doing addition. Now we can do subtraction also. So on the completion of this subtraction, okay, we will be getting x plus y is equal to 3. Just like this you can do subtraction also. So I have not done here, I have just taken the value what I will be getting, that is x plus y. So this is equation 4. Okay, now on solving equation 3 and 4, what we got, x minus y is equal to 3 here, this equation, and this is the fourth equation what we got after subtracting. So on solving equation 3rd and 4, we get x equal to 3 and y equal to minus 1. How you can do, this is third equation, this is fourth equation, so x minus 3 is third, x plus y is equal to 1 here. So if you add this, you will be getting 2, these will be cancelled because this is minus, this is plus, so this will be minus, subtracted, and 2x is equal to 4 and x is equal to 2, you will get 2. And if you put this x value 2 in any this thing, any equation 3 or 4, you can find out the value of y. So if you put here on equation 3 x value like this, x minus y is equal to 3, 2 minus y, so y is equal to minus 1. This is how you can use these sutras to find out values of variables. So guys, I hope I have made it very simple to understand, very simple to learn, and all three formulas are very clear. I hope it will help you to understand, and if you want to learn, you can subscribe my YouTube channel and share the video, like the video, and comment on the video. So I will be meeting you in next video. We'll be sharing further or next couple of formulas. So I will see you in next video. Till then, bye bye.